It's Nolan.
Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
Yeah, I'm in the place where niggas can't be too deep. I'm free safety, double entendre to entertain the ladies. Clean as a new Mercedes. I see you watching me. Eyes in the back of my head. Cinematography, logically, rappers can't compete. I say I'm fly is a no comply that they can't complete. They're so whack, it baffles me. 15, I was on some fan shit. Now I'm writing rhymes you can't decipher like it's Sanskrit. Hitting pressure points, my flow is tantric. Niggas got a lot of nerve. Revenge of the nerd, embarking on a private purge. I'm finna kiss shit, presidential, y'all sentimental. My pen strike sharp as a blade, I'm playing tension. Beneficial to my residential. Clean up the block like Pac spotting some unofficial. This verse is overly intricate. Opposing my penmanship, bitch, I'm closing your membership. I was chosen from syndicates, young iconoclast. Did numbers in economics class. Went to school and start punching niggas in drama class. Want the gunplay? It's a Bible up on the dash. Catch him on the one way, leave his pockets up on the grass. Educated by buckshot at the bus stop. Black kids learn to rock a vest instead of sunblock. My lil homie punk rock define black excellence. Got a scholarship, one and done, it's like black presidents. I'm exceeding my measurements. Call me young Gohan. Niggas want the green with the bread, we making croutons. Started out rapping, I was small as Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy Buckets, I'm working hard without the shoe line. Student loan niggas still calling my homies. I skipped college, I was following Kobe. Came through with a new Letterman, looking fresher than Axel Foley. My streets full of rage, I'm maxing, you whacking phony.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there, man. Here we go with the bullshit all over again, man. So now we got Lil Pump coming out, disrespecting J. Cole to the motherfucking oomph degree. This shit is getting old, all right? Now I understand holding J. Cole accountable for his actions. If that's your stance, do that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the way his name has been talked about, surrounding the fall off, the album, the release, his character, all of these different things, man, like this shit is getting out of hand. It is out of hand. And it's becoming like the new thing to do. Like, if I want to get people to talk about me, let me shit on J. Cole real quick. Ain't nobody really gonna care, but people will care enough to talk about me for a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is it's stale, man. Like, these is year-old Cheerios, bro. This shit stale as fuck. But Lil Pump, of course, him and J. Cole have a little bit of history. If y'all don't know, Lil Pump kind of started the whole fuck J. Cole movement. People always talk about J. Cole doing the 1985 record and kind of making a response record or speaking to him via that track. But a lot of people completely ignored the fact that there was a fuck J. Cole movement that was going on during like that SoundCloud era, where it was just like J. Cole was he was like the example of lyrical adult rap. You know what I'm saying? This is around the time when Lil Yachty was talking crazy about Tupac and Biggie, and it was like fuck the old heads. That was the sentiment of the new dudes. Like, we're gonna come in and say the most egregious shit that we could say about the people that y'all love and hold to a higher standard in rap, just to let y'all know we're not trying to live up to that standard. So fuck them niggas and fuck you too if you love them, right? So he went on this fuck J. Cole movement, which actually ended up becoming a very big movement across the internet, across younger listeners and whatnot. J. Cole caught wind of it. He made the 1985 record. And that was like his introduction to the fall off from KOD. So on that record, he really didn't diss him. He just was trying to give him a lesson. Like, yo, you're a new nigga in the game. You're young. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to find your way. You got a little sound. You got a little buzz right now. But let's just see where the game takes you. Longevity. Do you have what it takes to remain? You know what I'm saying? Basically saying, you can say fuck me all you want, but I'm always going to be here. Can you say the same for yourself? Can the people around you say the same thing for you, right? And that was the thing. And at the time when that happened, I didn't see nobody complaining about it. Everybody was pretty much like, bravo, J. Cole. You said what needed to be said. These new rappers don't got no fucking respect for their elders. They don't respect the people that came before them. They don't have no type of foresight. They just in it to get a little bit of bread, and hopefully they can sustain. And he said, hey, you gonna fuck around and end up on Love and Hip Hop. Now, to my knowledge, Lil Pump never ended up on Love and Hip Hop, but what he did end up doing was selling out to Trump in that first term. If y'all can remember, he went up on stage and performed at the Trump rally, shook Trump's hand, and Trump called his ass Lil Pimp instead of Lil Pump. If y'all can remember.
And speaking of sound, music, and other things, one of the big superstars of the world, Lil Pimp.
Lil Pimp. And correction, that wasn't during his first term. That was actually while he was trying to run again and get people back on his side during the campaign trail, which ended up in his election. Here we are. See what's going on in the world. I'll digress. So all of that being a thing, but eventually J. Cole and Lil Pump actually had a meetup. They did a whole interview together because Cole wanted to meet him and have an opportunity to, like, you know, impart like wisdom and get a purview of like what was up with you when you did this thing. Like, what was happening? What was on your mind? What was your goal? Like, what are your goals? Who are you? Where are you trying to go? Like, he actually wanted to, you know, get some clarity with him as a young person in the game and extend the olive branch. We saw that Cole did the same thing when he went to Adam 22 at the time. And he was asked about him and he was like, I would love to meet him. And Adam 22, who I don't fuck with, was like, I can arrange that. And it ended up happening. Again, all of these things were viewed respectfully when they happened, but now in 2026, it's like, oh, look at what J. Cole did to Lil Pump. And it's like, bruh, y'all niggas was all for that shit when it happened. Get the fuck out my face. But respectfully, we'll move forward. So here's a snippet of that conversation that took place between Cole and Lil Pump at the time. This is where he was showing him some appreciation, saying he sat down, listened to his music, and actually, you know, tried to give it a chance and showed him some respect.
Actually spend time with the music. I spend time with your music. Like, I'm going to pick up food and I'm playing your little EP. And like, damn, this shit hard. Like, your song's short. You know what I mean? This nigga got funny ass lines. Your mama still live in a tent. Like, like, I'm laughing in the car. Like, yo, this dude is funny. Like, you know, like, it ain't nothing like what I grew up on, and like, and even what I make and what I like what I prefer. But it's like, what I'm gonna do? Be scared of this? Like, deny this? Deny you were like expressing yourself however the fuck you want to do that? You know what I mean? Like, so over time, I started to realize, like, yo, I'm tripping, like, and I'm resisting. I'm resisting this shit when it's really, I should be like accepting this shit.
So that's a little snippet, of when they had their sit down. The full conversation is out there if you want to watch it. But, you know what I'm saying? All of this happened by 2018. It's 8 years later. I doubt that him and J. Cole have had any run-ins, any kind of anything since that conversation. But now he wakes up in 2026 and decides he wants to go back into fuck J. Cole mode. As a matter of fact, I think he was already on that wave last year. He put out something saying, it's 2025, I'm still here, fuck Eminem and fuck J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? So he's still harboring feelings, even though they had already been squashed, whatever that was, damn near 10 years ago at this point. So now, here we are, and Lil Pump comes onto the internet and claims that he received word that J. Cole was allegedly in Miami. I don't even know when Cole was in Miami. He's been doing this trunk sale tour for the last 2 weeks, just ended over the weekend. And he heard that Cole was in the club and some Lil Pump music came on and J. Cole walked out and left the club. Now, That doesn't sound all that plausible to me, but I'm sure some people out there will believe it because it's anti-J. Cole time. You know what I mean? So here's what he had to say. And then eventually he goes on to disrespect J. Cole's wife, which is ultimate disrespect.
J. Cole, I heard you walked out the club when they started playing my songs. Yo, you're a fucking bitch ass nigga. I swear to God. Yo, how do you walk out of a club just because they start playing Lil Pump songs? Did you forget that you in Miami? You in my fucking city, boy. You are in my city. Did you forget? Nigga, you was a hoe. I'll spit in your face. And now I know you in Miami. If I catch you, it's on sight. Yo, how do I make J. Cole walk out of the club without me even being there? Yo, you are an embarrassment to rap music, bro. Listen, you are a fucking clown. Like,
it's hard for me to watch this nigga with this goddamn Judge Dredd ass visor on his face, but we gonna try to take it as serious as we can. This little VR trooper here is tripping.
They play Gucci Gang, I Love It, and all that shit, and you got mad? Huh, it's my city, boy. Now get your ass on. Hey, you heard me say Gucci Gang in the club 54 times without me even being there, nigga. And it hurt you so badly that you had to walk out. And you're 40 years old. You're a 40-year-old man, bro. Go take care of your kids. Listen, I bet your wife don't know about this, though. I'm about to ruin... Hey, listen, fuck it. I'm about to ruin your whole marriage, cuz. Fuck it.
What? How?
When you don't stress, you live the best. But one thing you can't do is walk out the club like a bitch ass nigga just like J. Cole. And don't tell me you pulled up in a Toyota, boy. And listen, I got your drop. Cuz. And if one of your little dumbass homeboys walk up to me, I'ma just
So here he goes into Cole's wife. He says, "Why does your wife look like a burnt Mrs. Potato? That's what you nut in? Your dad should have swallowed you. You're 40, unk. Get a new Toyota and a new bed." Now, I don't see where she looked. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand the gag here, the joke. She looks perfectly fine to me, but he says she looked like a burnt Mrs. Potato. Okay? And he say, that's what you nut in. Like, okay, that's your girl, nigga. You J. Cole, and that's what you with. But we don't know nothing of what Lil Pump is with for real. You know what I mean? Craziness. Disrespecting a man's wife. Now, if Cole come up and slap the shit out your ass on a random Tuesday, ain't nobody gonna feel sympathy for your mag ass. Tell Trump to come help you. And I really just don't understand what's going on in the fucking cosmos right now. You got 50 Cent playing with people's wife. You got Lil Pump playing with people's wife. Like shit like that, man. Like, you know what type of energy that's gonna bring you. Are you really prepared for that? And are you really prepared for niggas to be up with you forever, possibly? Because stuff like that, niggas ain't gonna forget. You can say what you want about me. You can say what you want about the music. You can say what you want about how you perceive my looks, which I don't give a fuck how no grown man feel about my looks anyway. But you play with a nigga wife, man. Ain't really much coming back from that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way to sit down and shake hands and make amends and be cool and be fake about it. Like, it's up forever. Even when you are off, you know what I mean? Even when you chilling on South Beach or whatever you doing, especially when you ain't built like that, you know what I mean? But again, Lil Pump has been on this for a minute. I believe it was back in January, he actually had a talk with the DJ that Don't Spin, where he was still giving these sentiments of fuck J. Cole, he's a pussy for apologizing to Kendrick, but you had all this smoke from me when I was 17. I don't see where he gave you all the smoke. The nigga responded to what you were doing and then coordinated a sit down where y'all could meet up and he could actually fuck with you on a personal level. I don't see where that's called smoke, but you know, everybody perceives these things differently. But here's what he had to say in January.
No, it's rap shit. No. Rap shit. Yeah. J. Cole, man. Yeah, I know you and him, y'all are cool, but man, I don't like how he apologized in that battle, man.
See, that's some soft ass shit. I'm gonna keep it real. That's some soft ass shit.
I rock with him, and I want to support him, but I'm like, don't apologize. Act tough.
That man threw a rock over the bush in the hedge.
Right?
And then he kept going after that. I'm like, bro, I'm 17 years old and you 40 something.
He had all the smoke for you.
And then you letting a 17-year-old get in your skin? That means I'm doing something right.
Here's my thing. If he has smoke for you, don't win the guys who do what you do, because you didn't do what he do. You make lit, turned up music, and you in your own lane, but he called you out. Yeah. Man, you're not gonna drop a lyrical.
He didn't call him out. He responded to a whole anti-J. Cole movement that was going on. He just responded to the shit. Y'all act like J. Cole woke up out of bed one day and was like, oh, Lil Pump is who's buzzing? Lil Pump got a song popping? Fuck him. Let me make a song. That's not what happened. I hate revisionist history. I hate where we are in hip-hop discourse these days. It is painful to have these discussions because people are just so disingenuous with the origin of these stories.
This song against him. Somebody is down to challenge you lyrically, and then you drop a song and apologize. Why you ain't apologize to Pump?
Fucking pussy. He's a fucking pussy, bro.
Bro.
Why you ain't apologize to Pump? The nigga came and had a whole kumbaya moment with the nigga in front of the world. What are we talking about?
I don't like that.
The first thing I did when I walked in his fucking house was go to his refrigerator and start eating hella snacks.
Wait, you was at his house?
Yeah. I went straight to that boy fridge.
Yeah.
You see, hot dog, bomb, chips, cereal, boom. All right, ready for interview. Like, got no type of respect for that man's house.
Man, I'm not, Cole, I rock with you, but the apologizing shit, it showed me too much about your character. I ain't like it. Yo, you be outside out here, man. I be seeing you.
So now he's claiming that he just walked straight up in goddamn J. Cole house. And he wasn't 40 at the time. He was early 30s. He says he walked up in this nigga house like fucking Debo seeing cookies on the table. He said, I raided that man fridge, got snacks and drink, chips and shit. All right, baby, let's do the interview. Come on now, let's be real. You asked that nigga if he had some snacks. He said, man, get what you want, man. We got some shit over here. Boom, boom, boom. You know Cole gonna give you a boom, boom, boom. And then y'all had a conversation. Like, you don't gotta put the extra sauce on it, bruh. You ain't gotta put the extra sauce on it. But he got him a beard now. He feel like, hey man, shit, I could do what the fuck I want. I got a beard. I'm off the radar for the most part. People don't really give a fuck about what I got going on. So I'm gonna just say what I want, get my little quick buzz, and keep this shit moving. But y'all got to understand that is not the way. It is not the way. Now, speaking of the DJ that don't spin, we're not going to spend a lot of time on this motherfucker, but it needs to be said, right? So a couple days ago, Kirko posted this on Twitter. It says the DJ that don't spin claims he turned down offers to run hate campaigns against A$AP Rocky and Playboi Carti. Now, we see he actually had a sit-down meeting with A$AP Rocky on camera. They did an interview. Much to my chagrin. But he says he turned down money to run a hate campaign on A$AP. And of course, Playboi Carti is A$AP's artist. Also someone who worked with Drake and refused to clear a feature for Drake. So if you want to know where that hate campaign likely was coming from, you don't got to look too far, right? He says he claims that some other entity has so much money that they can push their own promotion while tearing down other artists at the same time. I'm going to play this little clip, but in just a moment, we'll show you how this correlates with J. Cole.
Let me tell you how hate campaigns work. I know one was being done on Cardi. During Cardi's last...
This man going to say, let me tell you how hate campaigns work, when you literally came out and admitted to a hate campaign on Lil Baby and said that you will continue to run one for the rest of his life, right? And you still don't want no get back for that boy that slapped the shit out you. But anyway, let's keep going.
As toured, there was people paying to shit on Cardi. They were trying to have me post at Cardi's Complex Con when him and The Weeknd popped up and they did Timeless and previewed, I think maybe Rather Lie. They wanted me to post. They sent me something and it was like the back of the crowd where like 0 people or no people are.
This nigga got a whole steak t-shirt on, by the way. If y'all don't see that, that's the fucking steak logo on this nigga's shirt, bruh. Do these people make it any more obvious?
Or they were by the door where people are walking out. They were like, look, Cardi's playing on stage and people are walking out. Put that out, probably about like 15 grand. I said, bro, Cardi's my friend. I'm not posting that. And I told Cardi this too. Cardi knows this. I told Cardi. I said, Cardi, they wanted me to post this. Also, I like to see where this is coming from. That means there's some other entity that got so much money, not only to promote their own, they got money to try to make someone else who they might be competing with not look good. Cardi's not a media guy like that, but I talked to enough people. I figured out kind of where it was. People do hate campaigns. I got offered one on A$AP Rocky, and I told them no to. Number one, I'm trying to do an interview with him. Do I look like just putting a hate piece? Well, it's kind of factual. It's about his numbers. No, I'm not doing that. But yeah, these things happen. I'm not gonna lie.
Right? The man who came out here and admitted to all of the payments multiple times from the labels to sway his opinion, sway his promotion, use his platform to platform certain people versus shitting on others. So then Ibrahim, who is J. Cole's manager and business partner, he says, I was told during this album that people were paying to run hate campaigns on certain negative narratives around Cole and his album. And some pages were doing it. I actually seen it, how they tried to create the negative convo. That's just how some people like to move. Shrug shoulder emoji. Okay? Now, am I surprised by this? No. Right? And we've seen the DJ that don't spin. The only time he inserted himself into the J. Cole Fall Off album conversation was for him to discount Cole. Despite the success, despite the album, he didn't even really listen to the music. He just said, he never deserved to be in the big three. He's this, he's that. He's being performative with the trunk sale tour. These narratives that a lot of people blindly ran with, a lot of it was being sourced from this nigga here. But have fun with that. And Eve is like, yeah, we seen this shit in real time. We saw what was going on, right? We received information about people running hate campaigns against Cole. I wouldn't be surprised if the DJ that don't spin is one of those people. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Drake was one of those people that was putting money out there. Although word behind the scenes is that Cole is, possibly still cool with certain people that Drake is cool with. We still don't know the situation with them personally. Same thing with Cole and Kendrick, right? We saw Cole pull up on TDE Punch. We saw him with Daylight in the studio. We got that photo, but we don't really know where the relationship stands with Kendrick and J. Cole directly. So it's interesting to see what type of games are being played and how it's going down, all pun intended. And that hip hop discourse is now being funded for propaganda. It's been something that's been going on for a while. We saw it very prevalent with the ladies in terms of Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B, Nicki Minaj versus Megan Thee Stallion. We saw it very heavily with Tory Lanez referring to him shooting Megan Thee Stallion and people trying to put cloudy information out there to make it seem like he never did anything and all that different type of shit. But we see nothing in the actual court system reflecting his innocence. And no one is even entertaining the possibility of his innocence on that side of it, right? So it's just very interesting to see what's going on. Now, if you don't like J. Cole, that's your prerogative. I'm not trying to change anybody's mind. I want to make it very clear. I'm not in the business of changing nobody's mind about a motherfucking thing, but I'm going to come on my platform. I'm going to share my opinions. I'm going to say what I need to say. I'm going to talk about what's going on. And if you agree or disagree, it's love and respect. You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't disrespect me, which a lot of people seem to try to do once they find out that they don't agree. But again, I'm not here to convince you. I'm just saying it makes a lot of sense because some people shitted on this album before even listening to it. Listen to it with a tainted point of view, the whole thing. And I'm not saying that you had to say it was great. I didn't say it was great either. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this 29 was dope. This 39 left a lot to be desired, which turned out into an average project, even though there was some very good rapping on that motherfucker. That's how I feel about it. The overall story and stuff that he was trying to put into it, I still respect it, but I don't love it. You know what I mean? Just being honest. Okay? But one day, we're going to find out who all of these players are, because they're going to continue doing stuff like this, not just to J. Cole. We've seen people trying to play games with Kendrick as well. We see What's the Dirt has become an anti-Kendrick page, even though 2 years ago he was an immense fan of Kendrick Lamar. Now he's doing everything in his power to sully his name, make him look bad, go against Kendrick fans. Makes absolutely no sense. But we see what's going on here, man. People are picking sides. People are getting paid by sides. And it just makes all of this conversation around this art form, this culture that we love, we grew up on, and we're supposed to be appreciating, just ultimately look bad. That's what I'll say. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, Become an Insider. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.
Over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'm never politicking, the drama be piling on. Father and great son acknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5 sit bank accounts, every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I can do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your health care. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I read for filth. The sympathy calls, consulting for the stacks I built. I had